June 12th. Welcome to Adam's Birthday Book, where each and every day we look into the mysteries of birthdays and their significance on your life path. Today's birthday is June 12th, the day of buoyant optimism. Those born on June 12th generally operate under the assumption that things are going fine. Rarely will they give in to a sense of defeatism even when circumstances present a rather gloomy outlook. However, their cheerful exterior can at times hide a troubled inner life. Though they meet life's challenges squarely, such worldly concerns may draw an inordinate amount of energy away from their own problems. They must beware that unresolved personal issues do not undercut their endeavors. June 12th people can be very generous, giving people but only when they feel it is warranted. Though optimists, they are realistic and objective individuals not to be approached for a handout, and generally of the opinion that God helps those that help themselves. This attitude applies in relation to their children and parents as well, and although they are there for their families, they may appear a bit hard at times, particularly since they are rather judgmental. In truth, those born on this day are extremely dutiful and responsible individuals who understand that too much kindness kills independence, too much nurturing stifles growth. June 12th people are an interesting blend of pragmatist and idealist. Their naivete manifests in relation to themselves, not to the world at large, which they treat quite realistically. Unfortunately, those born on this day don't use the world as a mirror for self-understanding. Too often they surround themselves with people who perpetuate and reinforce an unrealistic image. Thus June 12th people's greatest difficulty lies in perceiving themselves objectively. People born on this day are happiest when in motion. They love to fly, to drive, in short to travel for its own sake. Too often, they feel that by moving they can leave their troubles behind, but of course such is not the case. Many June 12th people could benefit greatly from centering themselves and withdrawing periodically from their numerous involvements. More highly evolved June 12th people can succeed in facing up to their difficulties. After they weather the initial shock and depression that may follow, they can emerge as stronger, more aware individuals with a purpose. June 12th people seem to have boundless energy for a host of activities. They make good parents and friends in the sense of being fun, entertaining and never boring. Though valuable, talented people, they need to temper their optimism and come to terms with the more problematic aspects of their personality. Numbers and planets. The 12 of the month are ruled by the number 3, 2 plus 1 equals 3, and by the expansive planet Jupiter. Those ruled by the number 3 frequently to rise to the highest positions in their particular sphere. They also tend to be dictatorial, and the more dominant of June 12th personalities should beware of this. Those ruled by the number 3 like to be independent, and some June 12th people may feel the urge to relinquish positions of authority for greater personnel freedom. They can also just grow tired of telling other people what to do. The Jupiterian influence of the number 3 magnifies the above-mentioned expansive and optimistic attitude of those born on this day. The mutual influence of Jupiter and Mercury, Gemini's ruler, indicate intellectual honesty. Tarot. Card of the major arcana is the Hanged Man, who dangles by his foot in a head down position. Though such a position seems helpless, the Hanged Man is nevertheless spiritually powerful and deeply thoughtful. The positive attributes of this card are recognizing limitations and overcoming them, as well as simply being human. Negative aspects are spiritual myopia and restrictedness. Health. June 12th people must be careful of self-inflicted damage due to an unrealistic idea of themselves. When they do not recognize their limitations, they put themselves at risk of harm. They also tend to be overly optimistic concerning their health, believing that they are indestructible. Thus they may not be psychologically prepared for disaster when it strikes. Those born on this day must guard against all sorts of injuries, particularly to fingers, hands and arms. Regular checkups from a family physician they respect, who can be tough and offer sound advice, help to head off serious illness. June 12th people usually display a good appetite and a positive attitude toward providing healthy food for themselves and their family. As Geminis, they do well with a varied diet. Advice. Recognize the shadow side of your personality. Running away won't help, nor will denial. Sit down and have a good talk with yourself. Don't project your internal struggle on others, try to understand where they are coming from. Meditation mantra for June 12th. The sun brings both life and death. Thank you for joining me today on the June 12th birthday, and please don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that little bell, and please tell me if today is your birthday in the comments below. Thank you, you wonderful people, and join me tomorrow on the next episode of Adam's Birthday Book for June 13th.